Hi, this is Jonathan Daniels from freedomprosperityforall.blogspot.com and also MLM Prospect Pros. Okay. And I'm here in Riverside Park. It's 80 degrees outside and it's just beautiful. Just hanging out here in nature with my son and my wife. Just walking around the Riverside Park. There's people out there kayaking on the water. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, they're just kayaking down the river, and it's just amazing. A lot of families out here on this beautiful Sunday, Easter Sunday afternoon. And, one of Christ's major philosophies was do unto the least of these, It's basically providing for all, and giving to all, having this selfless mindset, this selfless spirit. We tried to have this institutionalized in the governance, and so, but there are like a lot of people that are in the way of doing that. So, but we could succeed, and also, he's very one with nature. He never considered himself apart from the thugs, the criminals, the prostitutes and everything. Jesus had hung out with them all. And also, another thing is, believe it or not, Jesus was also a vegetarian. And, the fish, ideas of being fishers of men is not about eating fish. It's about reeling in the men, I will teach you all how to be leaders. I will teach you all how to be attractive, how to be magnetized. And so people will follow you. And so you won't have to be the followers. So, it's an analogy. And he's also a leader, and people just flocked around him, and he was such a revolutionary leader and ideal person that, we all try to be like or emulate. So, the problem with Christianity, I find, in my opinion, is, it's just Christians themselves. It's not Christ, it's Christians. And if you're a Christian, you want to be like Christ, which means that you do unto the least of these, okay? You give unto the least of these, And you also, consider the animals as your friends as well. I know I just made some people angry with that statement, so but that's okay. Yeah, so anyway, so this is Easter Sunday. I want to wish you all happy Easter. Everybody's going to try to enjoy these last seconds of nature before we go to the car. And everybody wants a piece of nature, and if you ever think about the richest people in the world, they always find themselves surrounded by nature, where there's mountains, hills, beaches, and mainly water. Water is the hugest part. The reason why is because our bodies are 80% water. The earth is 80% water, or 3/4 water, and and everything is water. Water is the essence of our survival and is our existence. It's something common about seeing the river, or the ocean, or the sea, or the pond, or a stream. So, but there are many safeguards in place to keep the powers that be in charge. Many safeguards are in place that keeps the powers that be, that keeps us in the dark, to make sure that we stay in the dark. And the powers that be are basically the governance officials through the power of the police state. And also the power of the police state exists in, just to keep us in the dark and just to keep us watching reality shows and keep us from finding our deepest, truest selves, our fantastic, unlimited, righteous spirit selves. And we're all filled with magnetism. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am the all-attractive. Considering that we are all parts and parcel of Krishna, that means that we do not lack in any quality. There's only quantity. It's like comparing the drop to the ocean. Okay, so we are filled with all the qualities, and with that comes magnetism. Okay? The supreme alpha male is Lord Krishna. Lord Ram talked about Lord leadership. Now, we can do this if we know how to go deep within ourselves and rise above the police state. rise above the iniquities that is visited upon us by the secret societies. They are weak, we are strong. We got to look inside ourselves, and we need to start making money, and we need to start buying gold. When we make money, we have influence. When we have influence, we have power. We can make changes in this world. And we can have our own paradise, our own oceans and seas and stuff like that. You know, and I've gotten into multi-level marketing with this because there's a sense of power. There's a sense of control with this. And you know what? I don't consider myself a capitalist. And, you know, a lot of people want to talk about capitalism, socialism, communism. I'm neither one of those things. I am myself, first of all. Okay, let's get this clear. Second of all, it's a right. It's my inherent right to be rich and to be prosperous, because I think everybody in nature should be rich and prosperous. The only species in nature that's unemployed are human beings. I refuse to be unemployed. I take responsibility for everything that had occurred in my past, and it's about time you start doing the same. So you have any questions, check me out at Freedom Prosperity, the number 4 all.blogspot.com. I'm Jonathan Daniels, the MLM Prospect Pro. And I'm just giving like a little political rant here, though, but I want to see to it that everybody on my team is successful, and I will see to it that you will all prosper. And check me out, MLMProspectPros.com. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you on the beaches of the world.